I want to double down on one last thing where you talked about work life balance, right? And for founders office, I think a lot of time things can become very overwhelming in your journey, and there could be moments where you start questioning yourself, start thinking about your next move, want to move away, to a different role or a different company. Has that happened to you? Because as a generalist yourself, have you gone through that journey of burnout and saying let's just move on? And two, I mean, if you have gone through, what would you advise someone who is in that journey right now, with the overwhelming things that they're doing with founders office? What would your advice be to navigate this, the dark side of the tunnel here?
Yeah, and I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I have experienced that burnout, questioning myself, questioning if I want to be here in this role, in this company. It happens to all of us, right? And if someone is saying they don't experience that, they're just lying to your face. But how do I navigate that? See, copious amounts of coffee, just power through on hard days. In seriousness, see, it's okay to take break in once in a while, because if you're working for 70, 80 hours a week and not really taking time off, then it's not sustainable. So there will be days, there will be weeks where you have to, let's say, for example, you're going through a fundraising process. That duration is typically very tiring, because you have to, go through all the due diligence, prepare all the documents, sign the deal, sign the term sheet. Even after that, there's a lot of, you know, announcements to happen. But once that is done, there is typically a lull period where you can afford to, take maybe a 1 week vacation and so on. So I've seen people skipping on that, working throughout the year without taking vacations. I would say, as and when you get time, try to sneak in that time, because it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Your career is a marathon. And if you have to survive for the next 30, 40, whatever number of years, your body has to go comply with your mental aptitude. So if your health is breaking down every now and then, you are not doing mentally well, you're not doing physically well, you won't be able to survive in it in the long run. So take care of your health. Something as simple as taking a walk or doing 30 minutes at the gym every day, that can actually that can actually boost your productivity even at the office. So there are tips and tricks that everyone, sort of figures out as they go along their corporate journey. But these are small things that have worked for me. And it's okay to accept that you're burning out here. I mean, if your founder is understanding, and to be honest, I have been very fortunate in terms of my founder being very understanding. They can tell from my face that, hey, you feel like you're very tired. Why don't you take the,
Right.
so you have to be, you have to be communicative with your founder. And if they are not really, if they are pushing you time and time again, then maybe it's better to think about your next move.